Are you passionate about justice and empowering your community with legal knowledge through street law? Do you want to make real difference with the power of social media right here in your locality? Then you're in the right place. In this comprehensive guide, we'll be exploring how you can become a powerful virtual street law advocate using the tools you already have at your fingertips, your social media accounts.
What makes street law so effective? It's because it's designed around one core idea, turning legal knowledge into real-world power for you and your community. The process is community-focused, starting by identifying a specific audience and legal topics that impact them most.
This leads to the first key component, legal literacy, stripping the complex legal jargon and focusing on teaching essential laws that protect you so you don't just know your rights, you know how to use them. But knowledge is just step one. The real goal is creating agency. This means you're empowered to confidently use the law to protect yourself, support your neighbors, and actively shape your community. Street law is community-centered, and sessions are tailored for specific groups and held anywhere they are, in schools, markets, or town halls, and it is made to stick with interactive teaching. Forget boring lectures, think dynamic role plays, fun games, and community discussions where your voice and experiences are the main event. Use simple and clear visual aids, eye-catching comics, poster, and flyers that break down big ideas into something everyone can understand and remember. And finally, it's often delivered by peer educators, youths, or law students who get it, using relatable language to teach their peers and making the law feel less intimidating and more accessible. So there you have it, relatable content delivered by peers in your community in a way that's engaging and empowering. That's the power of street law. Virtual street law takes this powerful model online, leveraging the incredible reach of digital platforms. Carefully watch this virtual street law video.
In the heart of Nigeria, 3 young students, Chidi, Amina, and Shola, dared to speak up. They joined a peaceful protest against the sudden increase in school fees. No violence, just voices and placards. But suddenly, the police arrived. Tear gas, panic. Chidi, Amina, and Shola were picked up. No explanation, no warrant. They were taken away and detained for a whole month. No contact with their families, no lawyer, no phone call. But wait, is this legal? What does the law state regarding rights during arrest? Where can they get help? How can you help them? Would you rather say, na so them they do, or just watch the scenario and do nothing because you know they like wahala? Write your thoughts in the comments. Let's break it down. Section 35 says you have rights to personal liberty. You cannot be arrested without a reason. If you're arrested, you must be told why in a language you understand. You have the right to remain silent and to contact your family and a lawyer. You must be taken to court within 24 to 48 hours or released on bail, except in instances of crimes punishable with death, such as armed robbery, murder, or culpable homicide. Keeping someone for a month without charge or court appearance is unlawful detention. It's a violation of your human rights. Here are some steps you can take to get help. Demand your rights to a lawyer immediately during arrest. Apply for bail through your lawyer. File a fundamental rights enforcement complaint at a high court through your lawyer. And if you cannot afford a lawyer, you can report to the Legal Aid Council or write a petition to the National Human Rights Commission or any other human rights organization. Which of these steps would you prefer to take to ensure you or the people around you can seek redress. Even if you don't have money and you need help, you can reach out to these organizations to get help for free. The Legal Aid Council of Nigeria, National Human Rights Commission, NULAI Nigeria. Now that you know, what would you do when your rights or those of people around you are violated during an arrest? Which of these organizations would you reach out to? Write your answers in the comments.
So, this is what virtual street law looks like online. It has the same key component as the traditional street law, but is carried out online. Let's see how the components of street law were applied in the video. First, the street law advocate was able to create legal literacy on rights upon arrest using digital content, a video. Yours can be on any legal issue affecting your target audience. For instance, explaining the bail process, punching videos explaining the basics of cybercrime in under a minute, or animated explainers demystifying the process of registering a business, rights and responsibilities when starting a business, or sharing information and support on land ownership issues. Then we have interactions with the audience. You were asked reflective questions like, wait, is that legal? What would you do if this happened to someone you know? To test your understanding and get you to take informed action. You can also be innovative, using simple text posts on WhatsApp, engaging image quotes, or live Q&A with a lawyer or law student on Facebook, or a fun poll on X, formerly Twitter, short explainer reels on Instagram, all breaking down Nigerian laws in plain English and sometimes even Pidgin or any other local language, and people can ask questions about their rights in real time. Community-centered. The video is targeted at young social media users like Amina, Shola, and Chidi, who may likely find themselves or someone they know in such situations. Accessible materials. The content is a shareable video with visuals and clear steps. Digital visual aids and downloadable resources are crucial for accessibility. Think shareable infographics on your rights during an arrest. Optimized for viewing on even basic phones. These resources can easily be shared across social media and messaging apps. Passionate volunteers who could be law students, youth leaders, or community influencers online are trained to share accurate information within their networks, guiding their peers to reliable virtual street law resources to empower them on what to do when their rights are violated. Empowerment and creating agency. The video provided clear actions to take when rights are violated. At the heart of virtual street law is empowerment through digital engagement. By providing this accessible information and creating spaces for discussion, individuals are empowered to understand their rights and advocate for themselves. We believe that when people understand their rights and responsibilities and know where or how to get help, they gain the confidence to engage with the legal system, reducing fear and fostering informed participation. When people know their rights are being violated, they are more likely to speak up and demand change, both online and offline. And that's where the role of social media in amplifying action becomes so powerful. A single well-crafted social media campaign can inform thousands and mobilize them to advocate for justice. Now that we understand the power of virtual street law, let's dive into how you can become a vital part of this movement through effective social media advocacy.